Monday, February 18th, 2013. This is PSN News Live. Tonight on PSN News, we take you inside the Bryce Jordan Center for complete coverage of THON 2013.
And we'll take a look at this week's events, plus a live interview with a THON dancer. Up next on PSN News Live.
Joining us tonight, I'm Gilliland.
And I'm Renae Gornick. Welcome to PSN News' live annual THON show. We're bringing you all of the exciting moments that took place at this year's THON weekend. Inspire Tomorrow's Miracles was a celebration for all of the efforts after a year of fundraising led to a grand total of $12.3 million towards pediatric cancer and research for the Four Diamonds Fund.
Jay Paterno took part in THON by giving another inspirational speech. Reporter Laura Barbosa has more.
This THON, Jay Paterno presented Will Martin, THON's overall chairperson, with late Joe Paterno's tie for his impact on THON, and then talked about THON's reflection of Penn State.
This weekend is the greatest event that happens on any college campus anywhere in the world. Don't you ever back down from the name Penn State. Don't you ever back down. If you see what's in this building, you won't back down from anybody. Penn State is the students, it's the pride, it's what you do for others that makes us unique, that separates us from any other school in America.
Kappa Kappa Gamma dancer Jennifer Trammell tells us of the pride Penn Staters hold for THON.
We're still one team, we're still Penn State, and we still need to be proud for the school that we go to and pride ourselves in this weekend because this is like what our school ultimately stands for.
Paterno speaks of Penn State's ongoing support for the dancers and all THON families and children.
All of you dancers in here, you got everybody in here supporting you. We are pushing you, we are here for you, and we are so proud of what you're doing. But it goes beyond that. All of the THON kids and those families, when you battle against pediatric cancer, all these dancers are honking for you, and we are there with you. You will fly through the wind, and you will beat cancer, and you will be cured, and know that we're all with you every step of the way.
Kappa Kappa Gamma dancer Sammy Butwin talks about the Joe Paterno's belief that THON is Penn State.
Even though Joe Pa was obviously all about football, he knew that this school wasn't all about football. There was a lot of other things that we did and that were great, and THON was really important to him, I think, too. It's just great to hear that again and cheer us on.
Everyone involved in THON should know one thing.
All of you that are involved in THON will leave college knowing that you've inspired tomorrow's miracles and you have saved lives. How many people can leave college looking themselves in the mirror and say, I saved a life?
Jay Paterno praises Penn State for the children's lives they save every day. For PSN News, I'm Laura Barbosa.
Part of THON's interaction with the kids is giving them the opportunity to shine in the spotlight as during the variety shows. Here's Courtney Barrow with more.
Saturday evening, THON held one of two kid variety shows, providing some of the Four Diamonds children the opportunity to perform on stage with their adoptive organizations. Brother and sister Jack and Isabella Messina were among them, giving their own THON parody of Call Me Maybe. Later on, Cora Meyer was seen channeling her inner Taylor Swift. AJ, Alexis, and Annabelle Bobby pumped up the crowd with I Got a Feelin'. And Caitlin Good sang along with the fan favorite, What Makes You Beautiful. Griffith family closed the show with their son Cato playing an original song he wrote and dedicated to the THON families, reminding everyone their purpose at the BJC this weekend. For PSN News, I'm Courtney Barrow.
We'll be right back after the break with more coverage of THON 2013.
Honey, the credit fairy doesn't exist.
What?
It's make-believe. Nobody left anything under your pillow.
If there's no credit fairy, then we'll make our credit score go up.
We will, by doing things like paying our bills on time.
There's no magic to improving your credit, but there's help, and it's free. Go to creditfairy.org.
What?
I present to you Algebra 2, Foreign Languages, and finally, Biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm me.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
I got no pulse. We're losing him. Shock him.
Drives it real all the time. We just had a few drinks. This can't be happening.
Are we clear? Clear.
You just buzzed.
Just buzzed. You didn't tell us that, sir. You're right. This isn't happening. He'll be fine.
I feel good. Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Shock him.
先生你好，歡迎光臨，等等先。唔該晒。Brandon.
Welcome back to PSN News Live. I'm Alice Gilliland, and I'm now joined by Brianna Jacobs, who was a dancer in this year's THON for Com Radio, Penn State's student-run radio station. Brianna, thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Brianna, now, first of all, congratulations for dancing in THON 2013. It's a great accomplishment. So, what was the experience like for you?
I mean, it was incredible. I think it was a lot more than I expected it to be. It's a lot different when you're on the floor than when you're up in the stand. So. It was an awesome weekend.
Now, I know a lot of dancers sometimes struggle through certain parts of the weekend. So what got you through the 46-hour marathon?
Well, the great thing was I had a lot of friends down there. They were great. They were just really morale boosting. And, of course, we have our moraler, but I think it's better when your friends are down there because they really know you and they know what you're going to be like when you get tired. Because I know after I got really tired, I was not very nice. So that really got me through. And also a slinky. That kept me pretty entertained most of the weekend.
Now, you said you're a part of Com Radio-thon. So how long have you been involved with Com Radio, and what is the history of Com Radio-thon?
This is my third year involved with Com Radio, only my second year with Com Radio-thon. Com Radio-thon didn't really have like a organization until last year. It was usually just two people that did it because they wanted to dance. So this was the second year of the real org. I'm the overall chair this year. Last year I was the financial chair. So we just, we do the canning, the fundraisers, working really hard to raise money for the kids.
Now, as you know, everyone thons for different reasons. So what is your inspiration, not only to be a part of THON, but to dance in THON?
I always thought THON was really cool. Coming in as a freshman, I didn't really know what it was all about, but I checked it out and thought it was cool. Decided I wanted to get involved last year, and then right before THON last year, actually a week before, I was going into a Com Radio THON meeting, and my mom called to tell me that my cousin had cancer. She passed away over the summer, so my inspiration for dancing was really just for her. She left behind two young kids, and I can't imagine what it would be like being a parent and having a child go through that. So that really kept me going through the weekend, and that was my inspiration.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to dance for them. Now, what are your future plans for THON? I know you said you're still a part of Com Radio, so looking forward towards the future and THON next year, what are your plans with the organization?
I'm definitely still going to be the chair next year. I still have that for one more year, which is exciting. I'm thinking of maybe trying to get involved with the committee next year because be hard to go from being down on the floor to not being able to really be down there at all. So I thought my moraler was really cool. So maybe try and get on a morale committee or communications committee, I think would be a lot of fun.
Well, thanks, Brianna. Once again, congratulations for dancing in THON 2013 and being a part of a great organization.
Thank you.
Up next, we have Sammy Mancuso. She caught up with Penn State New Kensington dancers. Obviously, dancers like Brianna are represented at Penn State, but also there are dancers represented from some of the Commonwealth campuses across the state of Pennsylvania. Sammy Mancuso caught up with 4 dancers from Penn State New Kensington and the moralers to check in on the dancer-moraler dynamic.
Meet the dancers from Penn State New Kensington: Bill, Eric, Courtney, and Lee, and their beloved moralers from University Park. Together, they were set to dance 46 hours for the kids and for a cure to pediatric cancer. For Bill Staniszewski, he was experiencing THON at the Jordan Center for the very first time.
It's been amazing. I could have never expected how amazing it was going to be. This is my first THON experience ever. I've never been up here just to watch it or anything. I wasn't able to make it last year, and this year I was able to be a dancer.
For Bill and the other New Kensington dancers, a big part of their THON experience was their relationship with their moralers.
She has been the most amazing moraler ever and just taught me everything I needed to know.
Bill is an amazing dancer. He is doing so awesome, and this is his first time at THON, so he has never experienced it before.
We were like best friends before we even met. She messaged me like the first day she found out, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love you already, and I don't even know you. I hope that's not creepy." I said, "No, it's not creepy at all. Like, we're meant to be best friends," and we've been best friends since.
I love my dancer. I love Courtney. We're like instant BFFs, and we instantly bonded, and we've actually become best friends so far.
I love her. We're best friends.
She's so much fun. I absolutely love spending every minute I have with her.
Became friends almost instantly.
He's a CCSG dancer. Penn State New Kensington is amazing, so I'm so happy to be here and be paired with them.
The New Ken dancers said their moralers made their weekend and their THON experience one they would never forget. An experience for their organization that culminated in $43.5 thousand towards the THON 2013 total. Reporting at State College for PSNtv, I'm Sammy Mancuso.
Thanks, Sammy. Wigs for Kids had another successful year at THON. Reporter Jess Arnold has more on that story.
One of the highlights of THON is the annual Wigs for Kids hair donation, in which participants give 12 inches of their hair. 11-year-old Naya Cherry was one of the many donors.
I wanted to help another person out and make someone else happy. I like all the action. I like how everyone's like all happy and stuff, and I like the music, definitely.
Wigs for Kids is a non-profit organization that provides hair replacement solutions for children affected by chemotherapy and other medical conditions. Professional hairstylists line up on stage to cut the volunteers' hair. Penn State alumnus Kathy Cherry proudly supports the event.
I am proud of my daughter who just donated 12 inches of her hair. I'm just proud of the whole philanthropy and the students here at Penn State.
Wigs for Kids helps 125 to 150 children annually, with Penn State contributing approximately 500 inches of hair each year. For PSN News, I'm Jess Arnold.
Hundreds of people that waited outside the Bryce Jordan Center this weekend were turned away because of capacity issues. Early Sunday morning crowds gathered to enter the arena for the last 4 hours, but were unable to because of the pass system to enter the floor area became overloaded. Multiple people were experiencing symptoms of hypothermia from waiting out in the cold weather and were treated by medical staff. This year, THON hosted the first live stream of their line dance called Dance With Us. Penn State Athletics got together to put on a pep rally to keep the dancers energized as they entered THON's 13th hour. Courtney Barrow was on the floor to capture it all.
As Sunday morning at THON came around, dancers found themselves struggling to stay motivated. Christian Heilman took a look at what keeps dancers going after more than 24 hours on their feet.
Support. It's what helped 710 THON dancers endure the 46-hour dance marathon. Friends, families, and children helped to keep dancers on their feet, but nothing helped quite as much for dancer Lindsay Lipovich than receiving dancer mail early Sunday morning. Mail arrived for Lindsay and the other 709 dancers just after 1 a.m. Sunday morning to keep them motivated during THON's last 15 hours.
I mean, it was just really uplifting, a lot of really positive comments about just keeping on pushing forward and to finish off strong.
And by the end of reading dancer mail full of support, it got a little bit easier for Lindsay to support herself, even if for just a minute.
I'm in a much better mood than I was before. My feet were hurting a little bit, and now I can barely remember it.
For PSN News, I'm Christian Heilman.
Thanks for that story, Christian. As THON 2013 drew to a close, I was on the floor to cover the final 4 hours at the Bryce Jordan Center. 42 hours down, 4 to go. The final 4 hours of THON dawned upon the Jordan Center at noon on Sunday, a time for reflection, rejuvenation, and the revealing of the THON 2013 total. Shortly after 1 o'clock, THON got a visit from a Penn State icon. Bill O'Brien made an appearance and voiced a strong message for all those involved in THON.
I read about where 4 diamonds came from, and to me, that's what Penn State is all about. Those 4 words: courage, wisdom, honesty, and strength.
To demonstrate the fulfillment of the 4 Diamonds pillars, families spoke during Family Hour to share their stories of how THON impacted their lives.
You always bring a lot of fun and laughter to Emily when you allow her to drench you with water from water guns, cover you with silly string, spray your hair purple, regularly get your face painted with frosting, or crawl around our house meowing and barking like dogs and cats because Emily thinks that that's funny.
Emily's father also spoke on Sunday to say what THON has meant to him.
We've heard all of you say that someday we will dance in celebration. For our family, with your help, that day is today.
For the Morton family, who lost their son Teddy to cancer, THON is about paving the way for a better tomorrow.
Thank you for taking the tragedy of loss, turning it into hard work, each year for all these children. Second, we would say that we're in awe of everything that you've done for our family and families like ours.
After Family Hour, Go-Go Gadget hit the stage to ramp up the energy in the Jordan Center as the dancers entered their final stretch. The line dance was performed one last time, the dancers sat down, and a year's worth of fundraising came down to this. $12.3 million for the kids, raised by the world's largest student-run philanthropy. Reporting in State College for PSNtv, I'm Alex Gilliland. Wow, what an accomplishment. Another great job to the THON organization. Now, Penn State Athletics got together to put on a pep rally to keep the dancers energized as they entered their 30th hour on the floor. Courtney Barrow was on the floor to capture it all.
Late Saturday night, THON kicked off its much-anticipated pep rally, which featured about a dozen of Penn State's varsity sports teams. The rally was hosted by 3 varsity head coaches, along with 4 Diamonds child Bryce Carter.
One of the reasons I have made it this far is because of all of you and what you continue to do for kids like me. Thank you, Penn State.
Following Bryce's speech, hundreds of Penn State athletes performed on stage to show their support for THON, including the men's ice hockey team, the Lionettes, women's volleyball team, And of course, the Penn State Nittany Lions. But the men's swim team stole the show with their original choreography and enthusiasm. Swimmer Thomas Mershon shared how important their performance was to the team.
Every year, coming here is just amazing with the whole camaraderie and all that other stuff. It kind of just hits you in the face. I mean, we went to the 5K this year, we ran it in our suits. We just love being a part of this, and I mean, we wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
2013 would like to congratulate men's swimming.
The event was brought to a close with a rousing performance by the Blue Band. For PSN News, I'm Courtney Barrow.
Thanks, Courtney. We'll take a look at the extended weather forecast for this week, up next on PSN News Live.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Metal cone! Let's go! Hurry! Metal cone! Metal cone! Metal cone! Metal cone!
Dude, why is your mom driving us to MetalCon?
Remember when I bought us all snowboards on that credit card and never paid it back? Well, I guess they check that stuff out when you apply for a car loan.
Afterwards, we'll all go out for ice cream.
Don't let your credit put you in a bad place. Go to controlyourcredit.gov.
You ever think about buying a bigger place? Just waiting for a visit from the credit fairy. There is no credit fairy. How else will I get a better credit score? Look, you keep your credit card balances low and only open a new card if you really need it. No fairy?
There's magic to improving your credit, but there's help, and it's free. Go to creditfairy.org.
So you're the new girl.
Yes.
That's cute.
Go on in.
Mr. Felsnikov, thank you for overlooking my credit score. I was in college and I charged up a whole bunch of things that I really couldn't afford. Who knew employers checked that?
Hey, kid, I don't credit check you. You don't credit check me. Capiche? And sometimes it floods in here. You might want to start wearing boots.
Potential employers can check your credit. Don't let your bad credit put you in a bad job.
Hi everyone, I'm student meteorologist Jan Breen here with the Campus Weather Service for Penn State News on this Monday edition after THON. It is February 18, 2013, and I'd like to congratulate THON on a job well done. Congratulations, you have raised over almost $12 3/8 million. And I wish all the dancers especially, good luck in recovery from your 46 hours of dancing for the kids. As for the weather, we have a cold front moving through during tonight into tomorrow with the wintry mix of precipitation ending in the early to mid-afternoon hours. After that, we won't have much snow to talk about. We'll have windy conditions with some chilly days and nights ahead coming in after that one front. Though the end of the week, snow could return as well. Around 1:32 a.m. on Tuesday, we're showing the rain coming in, the rain and wintry mix coming in to western Pennsylvania. It'll be on our doorstep around 8 o'clock. It'll be out of here around 3 to 4 o'clock p.m. according to the model, and we'll be dealing with the lake-enhanced snow showers and those back-end snow flurries for the day on Wednesday. For Monday, 34 for the high, 27 for the low on Tuesday, going up to about 38 degrees with 49 for Philadelphia, so pretty warm out there, and 24 in Erie, dealing with those lake-enhanced snow showers. 14 showing up around 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday, so be sure to bundle up for that. And the high on Wednesday night, 21 showing up on this model. So we'll be dealing with some pretty chilly conditions. And forecasts for tonight, dry most of the night, but we'll see some snow and mix arriving late with a low of around 27 degrees. So Fahrenheit, those winds not a factor yet, light easterlies. And for your 7-day outlook, you can see the snow shower, a mix of rain, snow, sleet, and freezing rain on Tuesday, with the high of 36, the low 27. Those clouds will diminish Wednesday and Thursday. We'll have temperatures for the highs right around the freezing mark. With those wind chill values will be pretty low, though, with the 16 for the low there at Wednesday and 19 on Thursday. Friday and Saturday we'll have a warm front coming through, so we'll be dealing with the snow changing to rain Friday night into Saturday. The highs will be back into the 40s for the weekend, with another chance of snow showers showing up on the models on Monday. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service for Penn State News, I am Jeremy Breen. Have a great day, and I'll send it back to the desk.
Get this week's sports up next on PSN News Live.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put handcuffs on you, okay? For your protection and mine, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to put it in front of you so it will be comfortable, okay?
All right. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. All right. Is that too tight?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
So you can't save money? That's easy as pie. Brown bagging lunch instead of going out. $6 save times 5 days a week times 10 years is $21,000. That's a lot of lettuce. Small changes today, big bucks tomorrow. Feed the pig.
Hey everyone, I'm John Blavelt with this week's sports wrap-up. On Thursday night in Iowa City, the number 8 ranked Penn State women's basketball team defeated the Iowa Hawkeyes 81-69. Junior guard Maggie Lucas led the way with 21 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal, moving her into 8th place on Penn State's career scoring list. Senior guard Alex Bentley finished with 14 points, 4 assists, and 4 steals. Then senior forward Mia Nixon also posted a double-double with 11 points and 8 rebounds. The Lady Lions will next play Illinois at home on Wednesday at 7 p.m. The Penn State men's basketball team clashed with Iowa at the Bryce Jordan Center Thursday on the eve of THON. The Nittany Lions fell just short of their first conference win. Mike Essie has more.
Chambers vowed to pledge $10 to each student in attendance tonight against Iowa. The students were here. Let's go to the highlights.
Students were great. Fans are great. It's the loudest I've ever heard that place. So it can be done. We can have a home court advantage.
With the loss, Penn State falls to 0-12 in the conference. They'll look for their first Big Ten win in Ann Arbor on Sunday against number 4 ranked Michigan. For PSN, I'm Mike Essie.
Then on Sunday afternoon, the Nittany Lions were back in action when they played against the number 4 ranked Michigan Wolverines, losing 79-71. Penn State put up a good fight, but not good enough as the Nittany Lions lost their 13th Big Ten game of the year. Senior forward Sasha Borovniak led the team with 17 points and 3 assists, both career highs for him. Junior guard Jermaine Marshall also scored in double figures with 17 points. The Nittany Lions will next head to Champaign on Thursday to take on the Fighting Illini of Illinois. After being upset by Harvard on Friday night, the Penn State men's volleyball team rebounded on Saturday with the 3-0 sweep of Sacred Heart. Sophomore middle hitter Aaron Russell led the team with 9 kills, while redshirt freshman setter Taylor Hammond recorded 32 assists and also led the team in digs with 7. Redshirt freshman middle hitter Matt Seifert led Penn State in kills with 4. The Nittany Lions return home this coming weekend to play George Mason on Friday and Princeton on Saturday. With a 4-1 win against Oklahoma on Friday night, the Penn State men's ice hockey team closed out the Greenberg Ice Pavilion on Saturday night by defeating the Sooners yet again with a score of 3-0. All 3 goals were scored in the third period by forwards Curtis Lowick, Kenny Brooks, and Michael Longo, respectively. Freshman goaltender Matthew Scoff picked up the shutout with 26 saves in the game. Penn State will finish its season next Sunday and Monday with the 2-game series in Madison against Wisconsin. On Sunday afternoon, the number 15 ranked Penn State men's lacrosse team upset 9th ranked Denver 15-12. Junior Shane Sturgis and redshirt senior Jack Forrester each scored 4 goals for the Nittany Lions. Penn State will next play host to number 3 ranked Notre Dame on Sunday at noon. And lastly, the top-ranked Penn State wrestling team closed out the home portion of its schedule yesterday with a 48-0 rout of Ryder. The Nittany Lions will end its dual meet season next Sunday with a road trip to Rutgers. That's going to do it for this week's sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me.
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
And that does it for us here at PSN News Live tonight for February 18th, 2013. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to check us out on Twitter at PSN News.
And make sure to watch us every Monday night live at 7 p.m. Have a good week, and thanks for watching.